thought it was interesting that this piece was more of a psychological thriller as opposed to like the slasher films that we're all like used to seeing. And I've worked with Mary Herron, the director, before, and I had a really good experience with her. So the idea of working with her again was really appealing. I played Tracy, and she's married to Bobby, and they're newlyweds. And when we first meet them, they're living in an apartment in the city, and they're at that place in their relationship. They've been married for a little while where she wants to take the relationship further and start a family. And there's a huge obstacle of finances. Like, how do you do that? How do you make that happen in a city and live someplace safe where you're actually able to have the luxuries of raising children? And I think she gets very persuaded by the idea of this big home and living in this community that, you know, you would assume was something similar to how she was raised. And so she's very easily bought into this whole new idea of this new life, and she sort of courses her husband, Bobby, to going along with it. And I think she has a very outgoing, spunky sort of my generation personality. And I think as time goes on and she's sort of brought into this new world, she's easily molded. The reason that this piece is so interesting is because it's a psychological thriller, so you don't need to have nudity or gore and blood and killing for something to be scary, because I really believe that mind coercion is much more frightening to all of us because it's something that we probably have the capability of encountering in our time as opposed to slasher films. And so I think that you can inject fear in much more subtle ways if you want to.